NCM Hub has 3 channels, channel 8, 9, and 98. Each channel has a bulletin board. This tutorial will teach you how to make a bulletin and upload it. Most bulletins will be made in Photoshop. There are specific dimensions you need when you start. It should be 720 by 480 pixels per inch and 72 pixels resolution. A transparent background is a good thing to start with, and you should use these other settings shown on screen for everything else as well. Title it and click OK. From there, you're going to want to duplicate the layer you start out with, so you have something to fall back on if you make a mistake. Do this by right-clicking and selecting Duplicate Layer. You can lock the layer with the lock symbol button so that it cannot be edited or changed by mistake. On the new layer, use the Paint Bucket tool found on the left-hand toolbar to fill the layer with a solid color. Color selection can also be found in the left-hand toolbar. Duplicating that layer is also a good idea. You can type text by using the Text tool from the left-hand toolbar. Highlighting the text allows you to change the font, the size, and more in the toolbar on the top of the screen. When you first save your bulletin, save it as a Photoshop file on the computer that you're working on in the Producers file, either in your own file under Producers or in a new folder under PortMedia under Producers. When you finish the bulletin completely, you want to save it as a JPEG. To do this, use Save As, then in the drop-down menu for the format, select the first JPEG option. Save it in the same place as your Photoshop file. After this, in Photoshop, it will ask you to clarify some settings. Choose the Baseline Standard option, as well as the other settings shown here. Now you want to organize your bulletin with the rest of the bulletin files. These are located on the TSXLE4E network. Click the Share folder, then Bulletin Files for TV. Choose the channel your bulletin will be going on, then copy your JPEG into the To Be Uploaded folder. When you are ready to upload it to the channel's bulletin board, go to Front Door and log in. The bulletin board is under Carousel. Once there, you can select which channel you want to upload your bulletin to by selecting the Zone drop-down menu. The options you have to choose from are Channel 8 Main 4x3, Channel 9 Main 4x3, and Channel 98 Main 4x3. After selecting a channel, you will see all of the bulletins currently uploaded. To create a new one, click New in the top left, then click Uploaded. From there, you can upload the bulletin, which you saved in the To Be Uploaded folder on the TSXLE4E. If the bulletin will not become outdated, it can be left as always active. If it is an event with a specific date listed, schedule it so its final day is the event date. If it is far into the future, schedule its start date closer to the event date. Start time and end time are not as important as the start date and end date. The Extras tab has more settings that may or may not apply. If the bulletin is a video rather than a JPEG and has audio, select Fade the channel background audio. If the event is in the immediate future, you can set the bulletin to repeat more. Otherwise, keep these settings as shown here. When finished, click Publish. If you selected a different start date than the current date, it will be found under Upcoming, and if it has a specific end date, it will be eventually found under Expired.